there, YouTube people, and this definitely isn't about the 5th time we've tried starting this video because hijinks keeps happening, but we were quite handily browsing the internet when we realized that there was a new Maxor video, which in this world we all know that this is basically like React Andy Gold. So I dropped on the mic here with my good friend Tia, and we decided, hey, you're my friend now, and you're going to be subjected to this like everyone else is. Say hi, Tia.
Hi, Tia.
You're a problem. Why are you like this? And if you're watching this from the YouTube side of things, you should totally come and join us on the Twitch side because we like to party here. Yes. So let's get boogieing. That is very quiet. Oh my god.
But the epilepsy warning. Cruelty Squad is a profound and enigmatic stealth shooter that's...
Oh, Pizza Tower logo, Pizza Tower music, let's fucking go!
As with as with every one of Maxwell's videos, within the first 5 seconds, you'll know the tempo. So we're going with the, oh god, please help me, my eyes are dying of stigmata sentiment, I guess. I don't even know what this game is. It's called a Cruelty Squad. I've heard some stuff. I think I saw Pyrocynical made a video about this. All I know is this game is...
I've seen a couple things.
Yeah, this game is what would happen if, Ultra Kill had babies with LSD. So let's see.
That's
very
not
nice
far
and respectable
off.
looking. Really, really digging the look of this Roblox zombie. And out of deep respect for the source material, I will be editing a video that looks as beautiful as Cruelty Squad. Acid trip? No. This.
I'm glad that they said it because I did too. I'm glad they know what they're making because oh boy, that is an acid trip and we're only 10 seconds in. Oh my god. But you know, I'm going to say this as well. I always say this whenever I see games that have this kind of like low poly kind of aesthetic to it. This kind of game will stick in your mind forever. The low poly aesthetic is just such a And you want to know why? You want to know why actually, Tia, why do you think the low poly aesthetic just always works so well?
Well, you see, young Kari, it reminds us of simpler times when things only ran at a 32-bit.
And also before we grew really, really cynical of the games industry as a whole.
It's true. It's very true. But that's transcendental to the fact that low poly games like this, it's become an aesthetic. I've talked about this a little bit before in terms of game design and aesthetical choice, about how hyper-realistic graphics become dated very quickly. But when it comes to making a shit post, you'd use low poly, you're instantly setting the tone that this is not supposed to be taken seriously.
Very true.
Let's see what this game's all about.
This is going to be an acid adventure.
Yeah, acid adventure! It's got guns and spells and...
Where landlord phobia is a thing of the past, and the value of human life has plummeted so low, it's negative. We play as an esteemed person
Tia,
of
you
wealth
scared?
who is tasked with the assassination and suffering of anyone unlucky enough to be in the
I'm
same room with me,
beginning
but
to
progresses to
suspect
dark
that
and
3
sinister
bottles of rye
revelations that
whiskey
result in the death of
behind
5
me are
separate
not going to
gods.
be enough.
Including yourself.
I don't
Listen,
know
I
how
this
anyone
game
is
can be
supposed...
a
Like,
little
you
bit
would
confounding.
have to take this... You would have to watch this video. Like, the way Maxor edits this is like a really intricately designed story game where you have to play it through multiple times to get every subtle little jab, nod, and reference that they've crammed into it. Like, yes, on the 99th time watching through, there was an extra detail that I didn't see on the 55th or 67th time I watched it.
True.
Good lord. I mean, it's an aesthetic in itself, and it kind of... It complements the nonsense that this game looks like it's giving us.
Speaking of little details, though, I actually really appreciate that he, at the very bottom, has Mandarin Chinese at the very bottom, because this is also getting uploaded to Bilibili. So it's nice that it's
I
actually
forgot Billy. What the hell is Billy? Oh, you know, that's a question for another time. Let's keep watching.
And difficult to interpret. The messaging is just so deep. But don't worry, I've played this game for
Oh, this looks like some like
hundreds of hours, and I still
ARG
know what's happening.
nonsense. Literally ultra kill, but fuck, how does he edit this stuff? Somebody please show me a guide on how to edit like this. I would love to know. Okay, is anyone else suffering from stigmata yet?
You stopped taking your meds for 2 days. That's how you edit like this.
Yeah, dude.
So the game begins
Ironically
with a
enough,
considerably red protagonist
today is the first day I haven't had my
when we
ADHD
receive a
meds.
Most unusual phone call.
Hey,
And it
what's poppin', man?
shows
Sell everything
how many
about playing
takes it
God?
took
Oh
to get
shit,
in.
this is
No.
story.
Well, I do, so listen up. We need to cook. Look, I know things have been hard after your lobotomy, which is why I feel comfortable giving you a gun. So, welcome to the U.S. Marine Corps.
Ah yes, the
Just kidding,
average
of course. We
interview
shoot
for how to
people
join the
actual
military.
money.
Oh, sweet. How much?
I didn't say your money. Your mission is to assassinate the business world's...
You see, here's the problem. This is edited so acid triply, if that's even a word. I can't tell what's part of the original game and what's part of his editing.
You got a point there.
Like, because from what I've seen, the game is about as much of an acid trip as Maxwell's editing is. Good lord. All right, this is 30 minutes, so I'm going to try and avoid pause champing from here on in. Let's go.
Its finest in increasingly deranged bouncy castles.
I just don't think there's much I can really say about it.
Just
like
don't think
there's only
about it.
so much you can say
Okay, but I've got one question
when
for
every
you.
sense you have is
Can I
overloaded.
watch the static channel?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hold on, pipe.
Taking the first step on our quest to literally eat the rich, we come from the realization that, this is
An
what the
avid
game looks
objective
like, all the
in
way
mod
down to the
gaming.
abnormally large picture frame that is present at all times. It also changes based on whether or not we have a soul. So if you die too many times,
So it's Dark
you will be
Souls.
disconnected from
So
the
this
light
is the
God,
Dark Souls of
cursed to
drug
roam the earth as
shooters.
a mass of writhing flesh. Also, I can eat dead bodies now, so I guess they have good taste.
God, are we
This
back
game's
to the
graphics are
Dark
not just
Souls joke?
terrifying.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so this is the Souls-like of cannibalism.
There's no way of telling whether or not something has a deeper meaning, or if the devs are just fucking with you. Me publishing.
What about me playing this? I don't want to play this, dude. I'm already having enough of an existential crisis as it is doing a donathon.
The reload mechanics require you to yank the mouse backwards like you have fucking conniptions. This represents how hard it
Oh,
is to
conniptions,
do anything
my
in this game.
favorite type of
He's like
dinner.
A DVD player. Visiting the meat room, we
Meat room.
Why is there a meat room? What do you mean I can't reverse the process? I would like to go back now. Visiting the actual mission this time, we notice that the rest of the game is worse than that on like a fundamental level.
Okay. So this editing style was great for the Elden Ring thing because it was Elden Ring was kind of grounded. But I feel like this editing for this kind of game just takes it to a whole nother level, and I'm not sure I like it. Like in Elden Ring, it was kind of like it was poetic because of how like sort of slow and methodical Elden Ring is as a game. But this game is just an acid trip in of itself, and then adding this kind of editing on top of it. Oh boy,
It's a lot.
it is a
It's
lot. I don't think I'm going to be able to comment on this all too well, just because I'm trying to take it. Like, 5 seconds of watching requires me 15 minutes of psychological analysis to understand what the fuck just happened. Anyway.
You see, each mission has many different ways to approach, and all of them are
This is gonna make the
completely fine
Warhammer
and
stuff we
normal
look at later
locations.
really
Sometimes
weird.
a mission will have you navigate the inside of the building, making your
This
way
is just what the
downwards
warp
through
looks
many
like, hon.
obscurious doorways
You're
before
right.
depositing you back at the
You're
roof again.
right, Cruelty
This
Squad is
doesn't
just a
help me at all.
Warhammer game.
My favorite part of this mission is definitely the gigantic
Yeah.
meat shaft. No matter
Meat
what you
shaft!
do not eat the pills that make you go upside down.
Funny, because
Worst
Lou.
mistake of my life.
Cruel is. I couldn't even read that!
Taste of their own medicine and devouring the evidence.
It went
we make
so
our way into the most
fast.
organized neighborhood in Houston, which just so happens to be shaped like a pentagram. Welcome to
Ramikan asked me if I'm going to play
Of course
Rogue
it
Trader
is.
whilst I'm having a mild acid trip. Probably not a wise idea.
A myriad of fun
My answer will probably be
destinations, like a church that was
nonsensical,
converted
like
into a
this.
pizza store. What the fuck did they put in the walls?
Why is
The
his health
orphan
bar this
eviscerator,
weird
child's
blob of
conception what a castle
slime?
is. The dark
No, maybe I shouldn't be
world.
asking
Why
questions.
The accurate recreation of Bin Laden's
Yeah, I don't think questions are
actual
gonna help right now.
compounds, which I immediately ramped
You know
into
what,
with my Hyundai Sonata,
like
so I can
religion,
catch a bite with the
nothing
big
can
man
help us
himself.
now. Not
Driving
when we're this
very responsibly
deep.
to the next target. Traffic jam. Well, I've never tasted it. We encounter the funny lady. whose
The
pathfinder
lady!
forbids her from
So
entering
waifu
the
material
street.
confirmed?
My guy really does not want to jaywalk in this neighborhood. Just got to
I mean, it's something to be said about Maxwell making this video, but what does it say about the person who made this? Like, I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing something from Pyrocynical. I think Pyrocynical actually interviewed the guy who made this, I think.
That is an interesting wallpaper. It
And
makes
can I
me
follow
feel
Honey
so
Bun?
protected and safe. Oh, looks like you've got quite the
The developers from Finland. Yeah, then Pyrocynical did interview him.
You've taken a liking to my Funko Pops.
Oh my god,
No,
people have to pay money
Amazing,
for
isn't
this.
it? That they embrace
People have
me
to pay
despite my
$8
flesh.
for this
But the
right now.
packaging
It's
is eternal
usually
and
20.
pure.
20 is
my
the usual
God.
price for this game.
All right, look, if somebody wants to come in and drop me $1,000 to pay for my psychiatric trip that I would need after playing this, I will play this. I will play this. But you're going to have to pay for my medical expenses. Because I'm not subjecting myself to this game without some severe monetary recompense.
Kari,
I will be
Yes.
as the lion and as the Nephilim. You kill me,
97%
my
positive reviews.
What? Are you kidding? I don't
Out of
believe you. I don't believe you. I do not.
13,000 reviews.
I do not believe you. Cruelty. Cruelty Squad. Are you freaking kidding me? Overwhelmingly positive.
How?
Ah.
So will ascend to plastic.
Are you okay, man?
Release me from my corporeal flesh, and I will become as the
Is that the voice actor they had
Sorry,
for the
buddy,
guy
that was
from
a slippery
Ultra Kill? Because it sounds
slope
like it.
fallacy. Yo, I'm gonna have what this guy's
It
having.
very much does.
Oh, my entire world has been. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. So it turns out if you keep falling for 10 minutes, the game dislikes that. I got a real case of the heebie-jeebies. The rest of this mission is really
At
fun.
what point does this game just go from a
Especially when
game
I
to
figured out
being
I could
an
sell the
art,
organs
like
that I
some kind of like
found. But I
visual
couldn't help but notice
installation
that
for
something
some
was a little
art?
bit off about the town
platform?
catacombs. Every city
Like
in
it's not
America has
even
to
a
have
game.
one.
It's just
So,
an
while getting
art
inspiration for
form.
my
It's an
next creepy
expression. It's
pasta video where Mario
expressionism.
comes
It's
out of the
Van
pipes and
Gogh
kills
in his
me,
finest
we descend
form.
deeper through the bone
It's
zone
the
and
deep
into
recesses of your psyche coming out from the fever dream of your mind.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to play the whole level like this, aren't I?
This is what you know what this is? This is the old gods returning. Like you think that you think that the old gods would return by just erupting from the ground and giant tentacle monsters blotting out the sky? No! First comes the psychological wear down. Games like this are made to wear down your psyche so that they can then invade and slowly take over subversively rather than just destroying, because they know that humanity's evolved to the point where nuclear weaponry would destroy them. So therefore they have to work at the psyche and break them down from an emotional standpoint, allowing them to... I am thinking way too much about this. Let's keep watching.
Hey guys,
Don't
welcome
say
to the stage
tentacle
that
anything, it makes
closed
chat
its
excited.
eyes, known for its many
And you
visible
know what?
landmarks, like the eyeball
This is
sun,
still
or
the most normal time you'd ever have in Finland.
I'm really big fan of the microwave ASMR.
Wait. The chapter. It's not in Mandarin now. It's in fucking Burmese. Not Burmese. Jesus Christ.
Well, this one,
I can
okay,
picture
what are these chapters called? The first one was Mandarin, then it's Pharmaceutical Fun, then it's Life in Paradise, then it's Burmese. Oh, wow. Okay, so, like I said, multiple viewings are required to catch all of the fun little tidbits that Maxwell puts into this video. I mean, this is a 30-minute video. It's probably going to be like 50 minutes worth of actual React content and about 5 minutes worth of actual understanding.
Permeates the entire level.
So
Just
much editing.
Don't play this at the very end of the game, otherwise,
Like, no shot. This is still the most normal day living in England.
So after killing people in the pitch darkness, like the game is trying to censor itself, we make our way to the ominous glowing mansion, where we can roleplay as American
Kari
police
mansion?
by slaughtering the entire Dark World population.
Yeah,
is
this looks like the Kari
shittiest
mansion.
game of Where's Waldo I've ever seen.
No,
hey guys,
Claude
Max
hasn't
here.
poked
Today we're going to
anybody's
be
eyes
visiting
out
the,
with this. I mean,
the
wait.
pulsating
What?
meat.
Sorry, what?
I think this planet might be
What?
better without
Huh?
light.
Hey, buddy.
What?
I know you can't just walk in here and kill people, right?
Fucking cynical. Why did I know that he would be in this? Cheers, love. Fucking pyrocynical, mate. You fucking what? Being a bit of a British representative? Oh, it's a bit cringe, isn't it, mate?
Says who?
The police say that, actually.
Oh, appeal to authority much. I'll show you an ad hominem attack. I'm gonna kill myself.
I mean, you can see why every single video that
So
Maxwell
after
puts out
escaping our
takes about
banishment
3
the
to
Shadow
7
Realm,
months worth of
we journey to
editing.
the headquarters of the Gamer Subs Corporation, where we can try their delicious energy drinks for a fraction.
Why
of the
would you try
price.
energy
But
subs when you
before
can
we
try
do any of
glitch
that,
energy
we need to
instead?
steal a forklift
Glitch
and
energy
use
is
it
a much
across
more
the ocean.
formulative
I
drink
don't
where
think
you can
OSHA
try
is
using the
on
code
board with this one.
GLITCHKARI at
Howdy,
checkout for
stranger.
30%
You
off.
aren't from around these parts, are you? That's okay.
What's your favorite
Me
flavor,
and my
Kari?
ominous friends in the sky.
Oh,
love having
God.
visitors to our humble abode.
Who are all these-
especially
who are
after
these
bringing
voice
us an
actors? Hold on.
entire forklift. How did you? Never mind. There are
So we
many
got
more
Russian
fish in the
Badger.
sea after all. So please-
Cottontail's in this. Cottontail's in this. I shouldn't have
Oh,
looked in the fucking
no.
credits. I shouldn't have. Oh my
God damn
god.
it.
They
You
got
just spoiled
VTubers
it.
in this nonsense.
Please, take my long, sturdy pole and practice the art of the Pisces to your heart's content.
Now I'm really interested in knowing
Thank
where
you.
this person,
And
where
don't
Cottontail's
worry,
gonna come in.
We will be watching you every step of the way.
I do like the
kinda
cameos.
Don't want to fish anymore.
I want a
Finally,
cameo of one of
alone with
these.
my
I'd be
thoughts,
great at
I soon
it.
realized that each fish I caught
I have a
was
great voice
worth
for
more
this.
than beating this mission, and that each of them
Because
has a
that's what I said to your
speculative
mother
value
last
on the
night.
stock market, which
I can do all of
proceeded to trade on
Takada's
for the
voices.
next 30 minutes. Not actual stocks, mind you, just the fish. I even
Wait,
made
fishing
a literal
minigame in
fish
my
index
acid
fund.
trip of a
It's what the
minigame?
Sky Demons would have wanted.
Well,
So
yeah,
we
it wouldn't
head
be the
back to
perfect
Gamer
game if it
Subs
didn't have
link in the
fishes.
description, where we find a 10% discount.
I'm starting
on
to
delicious
realize this
energy
React
products,
Andy
most
isn't
of
so much
which
a
comes
React
in this
Andy,
cool
it's more
powder,
just
so,
chatting with
please
severe
don't start it.
psychedelic
What
imagery in the
fuck is this
background.
texture? Oh no. Oh god, it's on the
think
floor.
we're just
These
trying
are
to
all
fight
the
for our lives here.
dissatisfied customers.
We are.
Along the way,
Like,
discovering
somebody,
many
can
amazing
somebody like
flavors,
phone someone for me? I don't really care who.
Grandpa-
Like phone the police,
Grandpa's
phone the fire
ashes,
brigade,
or
phone
just some-
Superman, Batman. I don't care who. Just
Yes,
phone
that
somebody
is-
because I need
that is
help.
Joe Biden on the cover. Bad and naughty children get made into the guacamole gamer fart flavor. It's so cheap
is
and
this?
affordable. So
What
after
the
ascending
fuck?
the literal
It's an
corporate
ad.
pyramid,
And
we
we're
sat through
literally
the
being
CEO for his
advertised, too,
devious
as we're
role in
being
making this
subliminally message
leading
to
us
eat
to
our
be arrested by
landlords.
the
What
police
the
for all
fuck?
the
You know,
criminal
unironically,
deals
this will make
in the description.
discussing the Warhammer universe and the warp and all that other like manically
2024,
convoluted
the police
content
have formed a
easy to
self-serving
understand by
cult to
comparison
conspire
to
get away with
this.
the killing of Dark Worlders. Now it's up to us to offer the police chief a 12-gauge diversity seminar, who took so many steroids that he is transformed into a bounty castle. This level is a borderline nonsensical collection of rooms where even the slightest noise will cause an absolute cavalcade to chase you down the halls like Avenger the
Wait.
Scooby-Doo Isekai. Take for
Like,
instance
I-
this
I ref-
room.
Are they trying to say that this is somewhat based in some kind of reality? Like, I mean, like representation and everything. Like they like iconography using like just because it's in this graphical style doesn't mean they're not trying to make it seem like it's in some kind of reality. But I just don't think that, like, either it's based in reality
think
or
it
it's
is.
not.
I don't think it is. I genuinely don't think it is. I think this is nonsense, and I think that we're being subliminally messaged to eat our
Like it's
families
the
or
whole
some
like
shit.
Scott Pilgrim stuff. It's like all in their head, smiley face, when in reality what they're doing in their head is just like really kind of like they're having this like mystical, fantastical battle in the imagination, but in reality they're just like slapping each other's hands around a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is that. I think this is just literally the most. This is the inside mind of some crazy Finnish person.
No, eat the fucking police. Look, all I'm saying is there ain't no
I mean, my
song
summer
called
car
Post
exists,
Office.
so that
Here we
probably
got the,
isn't far off.
Basketball court.
And-
What is my
my
camera doing?
God.
I believe I'm having a stroke. Here we encounter the
I'm
actual
having a
range of
stroke.
experience.
Please, somebody
An
throw in the
enemy's primary attack
ambulance.
is making the game
'Cause I got the
impossible to play.
flatulence.
I normally don't get motion sickness, but like Jesus Christ.
Cruelty Squad
Let's
stream
hope the
when,
next level
as
has
I
a
said,
really cool
$1,000
enemies
to
that
pay
are
for my
equally as fun to
psychiatric
play
trip,
against.
and I will play this.
So after deflating
Like, out of all the
Madness.
people that could have made a video on this, I think Maxor is the one who would actually make an appropriate video. Everyone else, like, everyone else would do the stupid thing of actually making a review. You know, they'd be like, yeah, this game has a weird UI and the guns are really inaccurate. Meanwhile, Maxor's just playing the game the way it's truly supposed to be played and giving the like, this is the most accurate review of the game because it's completely nonsensical.
Yep. That tracks.
Modern consumerism, such as the Punishment Store, which sells the amazing cubes that cover the entire screen. The game E, which sells a realistic depiction of a panic attack.
I'm sorry if that hasn't
I
been
would kill for a copy of Corbino's Quest. It is the world's only
it's
video
Uber
game.
Danger!
Oh, well, guess I'll have to go to the gun store instead.
Is that Uber Danger?
Why?
That's Uber
Don't
Danger,
come
right?
to the mall tomorrow.
The Pizza Cathedral / wallpaper store.
Oh, that got
the
dark.
other Punishment Store, which sells the Funko Pops.
Yeah, it
The
is. It's
flagship
Uber Danger. I thought it was.
movie
I recognize
that's
that voice.
escaping into the mall and killing everyone. It is only a matter of time. Gun and Gear, which seems to be.
And I thought that going to the mall in Silent Hill 3 was the scariest
And
mall
of course,
experience of my
the
gaming
world,
career.
which is filled with the police officers.
No,
Needless to
no.
say, this level is really big, with a variety of routes that don't really result in your death as much as guarantee it. My favorite example being the
Oh.
the
Mall
Hey
cop.
there. Oh god, we
And
moved
yet,
on the-
this guy still isn't the most dangerous mall cop in any video game. If you played Escape from Tarkov, you'll know who Killer is. That dude has a bigger body count than anyone.
God, he's still making that sound. Dropped by games only to find out they're all out of. He found my address. Is everything okay, buddy? So after sneaking around my enemies
Jesus.
really carefully,
Like,
I think
this
he's
isn't even
a
considered a
little
game at this point, right?
dispose of the
There's no
presidential
way. This is just a.
evangelion
This is
saying
an
security
art
meeting with a
installation, an
big
art
button on
experience.
campus. This is where he tells us his
Yeah, I
amazing
think
plans
I
to impose a
agree.
1%
You're
income
playing
tax
an art
and
installment
stop turning
with
water into fry
interactive
oil,
mechanics.
which I have to say is really landlord-phobic of him. When he says something so wealth-phobic, you gotta hit him with that CEO stare. Also, fun fact: if
Jesus.
you head outside the map, they just
Also, why does
put
your
Elon's
character
face
look
as a
like
texture.
Seed Zintac?
I just wanted you to know.
Oh
that.
my God, it's
Exiting
Elon
the level,
Musk.
We noticed that the friendship of the president has
Like,
caused the stock
okay,
market to
do we think that the
exponentially
person who
increase
made
with
this
no
has some, like,
limit,
hidden meaning
causing my
behind
fish
it?
index
Like,
fund
there's
to
some, like,
increase in value
message that's meant to be
indefinitely.
sent with this?
I,
Or do we
would
think this is
invest
just
in
some
GameStop,
mega
but it has,
psychedelic trip?
Become a sine wave, very volatile prices. So to maximize our earnings, I decided to get up from my computer and eat dinner. And when I came back, I had.
I'd be lying if I said I
everything
have actually
in the
gotten
entire
anything
game.
out of
I feel like
this.
this guy's some sort of
Same.
tax fraud.
Like, I don't even, I mean, I know that he's, like, talked about the story, quote unquote story, but they're just, okay.
Kari,
Playing
this is episode 7. We're only
I
11
know.
minutes in.
I know. Saying that you play Cruelty Squad for the story is like saying you watch porn for the plot. Yes, you can do that, but you're a bit weird for doing it. Tax fraud! Yeah! Tax evasion! Let's go! You'll love to see it.
After
I don't care
multiple
how
days
many
of
people
breaks
you
before
send,
the
I'm not
government
paying my
taxes,
taxes.
We head back to our unassuming abode to unwind and watch my favorite YouTube channel.
Pick up the fucking phone.
Hello?
95 counts of market manipulation. $5 million in untaxed earnings. 2 billion
Whoa, the
counts
average
of murder,
untaxed earnings
and
of a
you somehow
VTuber.
managed to buy an onion future.
An onion
There
future?
are federal agents
Oh
outside
yeah, you
your
can't buy
house,
those in the
so
States
if you
since
want out of this shit,
1955
you're gonna
because
have
of
to earn it.
Okay,
stock
can I shoot
market
my landlord?
manipulation.
What?
This has nothing to do with my rent. I'm just
Libyan
taking
music.
the opportunity. CEO grind set.
Just evicted another 6 rentoids. 18 if you count the children. Can't believe so many single mothers could fit in the same room. Also, I'm
What?
gonna be adding a 300% visitation fee to your rent.
I reckon when he
Unfortunately for
like
this man,
gets
I'm
people
a
in to do the
dedicated
voices for
Maoist.
this,
My actual landlord
his
is gonna swap me
opening
after he
statement is,
sees this.
"Do you like being
This
unhinged?
apartment
Do you want no
is certainly
filter?
very
Well, this is your
complex,
chance to say
both
whatever
spatially
shit
and
comes to your mind and not have to worry about it, because I'll take the brunt of the
ominous towers in the
responsibility."
distance, with most hallways underlinked.
Oh, I am not going back to that.
I saw it too.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
saw it.
doing
I am
that.
not going back to
At
it.
the top floor. So this is certainly a room. Every apartment has one. Life has many doors, Fed boy. You did it, guys.
My
We
favorite
found
quote
a
ever.
way.
Life has
Cool,
many
it's,
doors. Yes, Ed
to,
boys.
Normal.
God damn it,
towers.
quit.
But we're
Stop.
surprised. This level makes us interact with our neighbors, which wouldn't be bad if the level
Ew,
didn't
neighbors.
sound like this. How about we just go talk to this guy? What the fuck? This guy's got fascinating things to tell us about. I don't think I'm allowed to repeat this one. Oh, well, you got me. I am a dedicated Maoist after all.
Left.
Don't worry, fellas. He's just writing a tweet. Very black suppositoried and debased of him. Oh, he was
At this point, everything Maxwell is saying is just merging into one. There is no sentence. There is no cohesion. This is a sensory experience. This is not a video game. There is no dialogue. This is a sensory stimulation of your neurocortex to stimulate what it would be like to trip acid. Also, there's a face in his visor for his gun, and I've just noticed.
keeping a slave. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. So we get away with a minor misdemeanor and several dozen deaths. Then move on to get some
You know what?
fun
Somebody in my chat just said it perfectly. This is better and makes sense because I have autism.
Oh my god.
You know, to anyone else who isn't neurodiverse, this video looks like an absolute clusterfuck. But to anyone who has even the slightest amount of autism, ADHD, any kind of neurodiversity, this is a regular ass video.
Jesus, no wonder I'm struggling so hard.
Ew, normie.
relaxation on the high seas.
Hey, sorry buddy, that was a funny prank I just pulled. 49 people are dead. Turns out tax fraud's been legal for 10 years, so no hard feelings.
Wow, I guess rich people can get away with anything.
We prefer the term
Alec.
people of
Oh,
wealth.
shit.
Now if you're ready, let's go kill some rich fucks.
I was half expecting that to end with an N word.
Welcome to the world's most beautiful
With how
and
unhinged this guy
getaway,
is.
where there are no authorities
Oh my
to hear
God.
your screams. And screaming there will certainly be, as half the population of the ship is actively begging for death.
Honestly, Banana, if I was watching this by
Genius
myself without
writing.
having to
I
like
think
stream
the
it, I'd probably be able to
microphone's
understand it a bit
broken.
better,
And
but
while we're on the subject of
Maxwell's
begging for
editing
death,
style just
it's
keeps
time
me
to talk
like
about what I spent all of my
watching
insider training
any
on.
other video ever, my attention span starts going woo after about 5 minutes. This is what I'd like to call the TikTok attention span adult teenager editing style, but on crack. Like, this might even be too much for the average boomer who's been crippled by ADHD and TikTok in this day and age. And that's saying
why it
something.
was a really bad idea. You see, Cruelty Squad allows us to purchase a number of upgrades.
Whoa! He said something I understand! Upgrades! The first gaming reference I've heard this entire video.
Transform me into a fucking golem. Spend $1 million to ruin
Wait,
the game.
I heard goblin.
Use a radio to play any song from this game's amazing soundtrack.
Yes, the average ASMR channel.
Called Slurpcore. We have lost the aux privileges. Ruin the game with increased contrast. Bring the dark world into every world,
God,
and
my
completely break
eyes.
the game by swinging outside the map and killing the target through the floor. This amazing feat of game design is only possible with an augmentation known as the Grapendix, which, true to its biology, randomly kills you. The Grapendix allows
So,
you to
chat.
attach yourself to walls, attach yourself to
Hands
ceilings,
up and honestly say,
trampolines,
answer me this.
people on
Does
the
anybody in
street,
chat
and of
actually
course,
know what the fuck is going on in this game?
Transforming the game from a quirked-up stealth shooter with a little bit of swag into the Mach 5 nightmare.
Oh
that
my
I have
God,
always
ultra
wanted to
kill.
play. And that isn't even mentioning the bio thruster, which, by emitting a disgusting amount of
This is
goo at
literally
a
ultra kill,
disturbingly
but
high
worse.
speed, completely bodies any sense of pacing or level design. And it's the best shit ever made. Just be careful on the way down.
Yes, the
apparently every single level just has
the
a
colon
like this.
room.
It's just like a real cruise ship. So after collapsing the nearby pool by flying into it, this fucking guy just doesn't give a shit. We gamble away our life savings for a little too long and have to pick up all the coins individually.
Oh
90%
god.
of players quit before they make it big. Better keep gambling just to be sure.
And yeah, you want to know what the sad thing is? Or the wild thing? Due to the way my canon universe of the Kari Mansion works, theoretically there is a universe out there that I could visit that would be like this. Oh, the possibilities for future comics.
We decide to take a trip to the nearby alternate dimension where we can relax and admire the many disturbing entities like the Bubble Buddies or the anomalous hot tub zombie.
Door is stuck! Aha, I get that reference because I'm a millennial.
You guys having fun over there? We can also check out the secret
Okay,
underground maze
so
of
where's
unusual layout and
Cottontail?
sinister implications.
Where's Cottontail? Come on.
Behold, mortal, for I am the object of thy quest, the beacon of hope.
That's not Cottontail.
Is he okay?
And that is why the Jews did it.
Did what again?
Planned
Why
my
is he
niece's
so
birthday
thick?
party.
Look at the cake on that guy.
Outside some
He's got more friggin' thigh physics than a
This is
VTuber.
really nice level. I like the part where the video.
Oh, that's
stays
Badger?
monetized.
Wait, that's Badger? That doesn't sound like
I
it.
think I might have figured out where the swamp step is from. It's time to clean
Wow,
the
the first gun that looks like an actual freaking gun.
This level is
Yeah, that's just a regular old hunting rifle.
just a really fun time, which is why everyone at the farm is so happy to be alive. Miyazaki
The farm?
outdid himself
Ah,
with
they
this
must be in
one.
Brazil.
Heading through the swamp and into the shrimp dimension, we find
Ah,
ourselves
that was
on
an
the
Elden Ring
precipice of
reference.
A dark and mysterious valley, veiled in a tapestry of terrifying
You know what? Now that's got
secrets
Elden
and
Ring in
even
it, I can
more
put Elden
terrifying
Ring in the
answers.
title.
Something is out there, and someone
Wait. So this is the Dark Souls of acid trips of Elden Ring likes.
Don't forget to put 100 days somewhere in there.
observing our every move, examining me as I cover the entire valley in feces. Heading deeper into the mines, we are overcome with the strong sense that something is profoundly amiss, and the workers are
perfectly normal British
These
people.
are the faces of evil.
These are the
And
perfectly
in the
normal
darkest
British people
reaches
you
of
run
these
into when you go for
twisted
cheeky
caverns,
Nando's.
We uncover a dreadful secret, never meant to see the light of day. Meat in this world is not grown, it is harvested. The earth itself lives and breathes.
Like the average
But
McDonald's.
most importantly, it feels pain. And it
Yeah,
likes it.
honestly, I've given up on trying
nice
to
meet you.
Haha, I've given up
I know
trying
what's
to
bad,
make
but
critical
in my
analysis of this video a long time ago.
Funny.
We're just here for the
I promise to you
experience at
that
this
my
point.
cramming days are over. From this moment onward, I will be sticking strictly to adult porn.
Strictly to what?
Oh! You mean the meat mine?
As opposed to what? As opposed to what?
Nothing you can
Furry
do to
porn?
reverse the process.
So we reverse the process using Remington therapy, then navigate the vascular system all the way back to the beginning of the level, leading us to our fifth vacation of the video in a respectable financial establishment, which I can be trusted to explore responsibly for the next 8
Listen, there are
hours.
certain words that you can incorporate to a Maxwell video. Responsibility is not one of them.
So it was a little more than 8 hours, but I'm gonna break even soon. Just played the slots for 10 hours straight and 1 hour gay. My favorite is the slot machine that just generates garbage. This casino also features the room with one of every enemy in the game that you will be going into, and I forget what else there is. But that is okay, since this is basically the longest level in the game anyways.
Dude, I'm not even sure if I want to upload this.
So we gamble away my
Like, this
son's
is
childhood.
like
And
Maxwell
because of our
content,
amazing
but on
research
crack.
into the waste industry, we are given invites to attend the annual Illuminati convention. where we
Okay,
get to
hold the
wine and
fucking
dine
phone.
with
I
all
need to look at the
world's
comments for this
billionaires
thing. I need to. What are the top? Noita, Ultra Kill, Cruelty Squad, and Fear and Hunger are the 4 horsemen of deranged games made by Finnish entities.
Yep.
I feel
Yeah.
I love how you made a 30-minute video feel like 78 hours of torture. It's a testament
Yeah.
to Courtney's writing that I genuinely can't tell if half the lines in there are Maxwell's jokes or actual dialogue. This is what I said!
Yeah.
It's completely
Yeah.
complementary to each other. You can't tell what is Maxwell and what is Cruelty Squad. It's why they complement each other so fucking well.
Kari, if somebody else pointed out, that means we're normal.
Right?
and politicians
I don't like
before
that.
sacrificing the child.
I don't like being normal. I want to have the tism.
Welcome to the Idiot Party, a labyrinthine maze containing the best and brightest of the Orphan Blood fan club. God, I hope I get to see Mr. Beast before Moloch demands my firstborn. Featuring such amazing attractions as the room designed for humans and the giant blender that fires you into space. But that is nothing compared to the main attraction of our wealthy guests, who are here to provide us with captivating insights into exactly how many children it takes to mine our kobolds. Can't wait to see what amazing...
The fact that you have a point in a game where you have to quandary whether how many children it takes to do anything should be concerning. There is no sentiment in any world where the question there lies is, how many children does it take to do X? No, I'm sorry, that's freaking wow. Okay. This is
Kari,
such
there's
a
10 minutes left.
I know, this is such a trip that even my voice can't keep up with it. Good lord.
life advice. These
Words of wisdom.
guys,
Get up at 5 a.m. Journal. Be the owner of 95 properties.
Okay, thank you.
Sit
That's
on grind set.
Lesson in
Jesus
dressing.
Christ.
Buy as many Funko Pops as
hi
you can.
there.
Make the normies think
Have
you
we
aren't
been there
immortal.
before?
10 rules for life.
Oh god, they got him
Tell
too.
a guy to kill people.
Okay,
I love the fact that even Maxor can't get his own voice into his own video.
God.
It's so meta. It's such a trip that even like the person making the game is being talked over by the fucking editing. I mean, in some respects, and on a more analytical side of things, it does kind of show why Maxor's videos are so captivating, because he doesn't edit things or do things like typical videos would. Like, he literally shrouds himself out with his own nonsense. And the thing is, you see the way Maxor edits, and you'd think this guy would be some like neckbeard sitting in a basement somewhere that looks like he's like 2 steps away from going postal. But I've seen an interview with Maxor, and he's the most regular, just Tom and Joe looking kind of dude you've ever seen in your life. He is the most regular ass Caucasian white guy you've ever seen. And he doesn't even really sound like he does in his videos. Like, this voice that he puts on, it's like, he even sounds just like, he sounds like if you saw him walking in the street and you heard him speak, you'd be like, ah, yes, that is white male number 12.
Kari, I want to point out, that's what they say about fucking serial killers, hon.
Maybe we should get him on a watch
always
list.
such a quiet kid. Always said hello to me when he walked past, and then he went and he killed 12 people.
Honestly, if you guys want to giggle, I'd really recommend watching the interview between Maxor, and I can't remember who it was, but they did an interview on how his editing style works. You can literally find it just by YouTubing Maxor editing interview, and just watch the video, and you will see the calmness and collectedness, but underneath you hear the sadistic, sociopathic tones of somebody who will probably turn you into a vat of goop by putting you into a Breaking Bad style pot of acid.
I get it.
Pointers and jointers.
This is awesome. Immortality is the best. I'm just
Gracious, thank you for the follow.
That's really good advice. I'm gonna take that to heart. I'm gonna use that advice. I'm gonna take that to
Oh, there's coffee.
I think I just went blind. Let's watch it again!
I'm just having so much fun.
Wisdom
That's
for the system.
that's really good
Found a
advice.
cult
I'm
of
gonna take that
billionaires.
to heart. I'm
Gaslight
gonna
the
use that
shit
advice.
out of
I'm
the
gonna take
local
that to
schizophrenic.
So after taking our medication,
Dude, I'm gonna need a
restoring the
drink.
light of God,
Like, I need
we decide
alcohol.
to ride the
I feel like
elevator.
I've just done a 12-hour workout.
As long as it takes. All
Kari,
the way
I
up
want
to
to
the
point out, every
neuron
time
activator,
we actually
actual
sit down to
level
do
A. The
anything
only
like this,
mission
we
in this
both
game
go,
to give me
God,
a
I need a
piercing
drink.
migraine.
Right?
If
Bad
you've
for
seen
each
this
other at
video,
this
it is
stage.
really fucking impressive. From
we
the
enablers?
seizure-reducing dance floor to
Cheers,
the
love.
inverted nightmare maze with a demon inside of it. This nightclub is designed from the ground up to hurt
It's like the
anyone
most
with functioning
wacky
eyeballs,
cyberpunk
and
maze.
with enough time, reduce the number of functioning eyeballs.
I'll
This
make an
presents a little
old-fashioned
bit of a
after
challenge.
this. I think
when
Can you
that's
make
a
me
good
one too and
idea.
email it to me?
So to reach our targets,
Yeah.
Like, I think after watching this,
that.
I've discovered my sixth sense. Oh, good music, good music.
Today I will be opening a normal door and
I was really hoping he would have done the Minecraft reference. Today on my Minecraft Let's Play.
okay, never mind. Really like the way the NPCs just to slowly gather around you in a circle.
Yeah, it's like being the only girl at an anime convention.
When the beat drops, I'm going to
fucking
Oh
myself.
my god.
Theory time.
Oh, God,
A
no.
civilians are a writhing mass of
I
flesh.
just
vaguely
wanna know where the
connected by
bathroom is.
vegetative
You
psychological
don't have to
link.
do this to
I
me.
boiled a baby alive in 1,000 knots.
So we liquidate every member of this godless cave, including the man behind it all, Michael Jackson. I don't know why he moves like that. And after investigating his PC,
That is a
we move on to
perfectly
the
coded
funny
model
office
right
level
there.
So I can organize a meeting between
Every
HR and the
time,
bullets
every
in my
time,
gun.
every time.
Yes! Welcome to Control Incorporated, the world's only
Control
Inc.
Inc.
company where the employees do
The
not
Office
fighting
Season
and we
69,
walk
that's
out
the
night
title of this
before.
one.
And today we're going to be taking workplace harassment to the
Playing more
next
That's
fucking-
terrible.
starting by clearing out the witnesses.
Pizza Tower is
This
so
mission consists
fucking
of
good,
many
hon.
targets
It's
spread
so
throughout the
dumb
world's
how
most
addicted I am to that
ridiculous waste of
stupid
real
game.
estate. Really gotta commend the devs for their sick
Just for
Roblox
soundtrack
upbeat.
alone.
My favorite part of the office is when they
You know, weirdly enough, if you told me that this was a Roblox mod, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I do not have enough context for Roblox to know the difference between this and... shut up, Otho. This and Roblox.
Especially since I am
Especially considering how
100%
moddable
providing
Roblox
workforce.
is.
My demands are
Yeah.
simple. Let me kill Jeff Bezos. Taking the elevator in the center of
Oh
the
my
cave.
god! Well, congrats, we're
One day,
demonetized
we
on
vanished
Twitch.
the penthouse
Great.
floors and
I love not making
accidentally
money.
back down.
Actually, I do wonder if this video is even monetized.
I'm gonna break in through the fucking window.
Do you have
There she is! There she is! That's Cottontail!
Oh, there she is. Yep.
idea what
Yep,
you've just
the other one
done?
was AI.
Do you even know
Honestly?
who I am?
Okay.
I am the one.
I know Cottontail from like osmosis because a couple of my friends are friends with them. So they do porn, right? They're like a porn voice actor. But weirdly enough, they are just genuinely an amazing voice actor even outside of that. Kind of like an aspiring thing for me to be interested in doing because I'd love to do. I want to be able to do voice acting as well eventually. And so credits to Cottontail for being able to diversify her portfolio.
Is that a tie that character is wearing, or is it
It is
literally
a
only
penis.
buttoned at the
It
collar?
is a penis. That is just a schlong that's been hung around her neck, which for Cottontail's character is awfully fitting.
Damn. Oh, hey, look, level 2.
Ah, thank you, Skeleton.
And entrusted by the Trigons to keep this world together. And you've been making
Together.
my job very difficult.
Sorry?
Sorry isn't going to cut it. I want this bitch's penis fucking exploded. This dimension
Oh my
is
God.
rotten.
Okay.
To its core. Shoot me.
What?
Even if you kill me, you will change nothing.
Okay.
You cannot end immortality.
See what I mean? Cottontail legitimately just great voice actor even outside of going Wait. Oops.
Oh my god.
Well, if this
What?
video was monetized, it's certainly not now.
All I
Wait,
have to
am
say
I
is,
exactly?
This is just
Damn,
like
girl.
Gorbino's quest.
Okay.
This
that
is
was
the
actually
Gorbino's
really good.
quest.
I swear if
Just like
fucking
Gorbino's
Cottontail
quest.
sees this, I'm gonna lose my mind.
This is just like
Oh my god, they got him again.
Please, nobody. No, don't clip it! I swear.
You clip it and put that shit on Twitter and go tag her.
No! But if Cottontail
All I
does
can-
see this and hear my amazing moaning sounds, please let me become your understudy so I can be a voice actor just like you one day. Smile. Well, anyway, moving on.
What's going on
This
here?
is just like Gorbino's quest.
This is the Gorbino's quest of life.
The Oratrice Danalis Machina, the Oratrice Danalis Machina, the Oratrice Manalis.
We did it, guys. We finally found the world's only video game, and all we had to do was the reality merge. Welcome to the Archon
yes.
Grid.
All
A
realities,
horrifying
all
torment sitting at the end
dimensions
of
are
reality
open to
itself.
me.
Really love the
Please,
opportunity
if
to,
anyone knows that
meet
quote,
people.
please let me
To
know,
get to the bottom of
'cause
this
I feel like-
we're going to have to navigate a funny
I feel like
series
I'm
of
the only
challenges
person who
from
gets
the
that
hit horror video
reference.
game, to Gorbino's Quest.
If you
which,
know
by
where
the
that
way,
quote is from, I'll
uses
give you a
the speed of
cookie.
the orange demon based on your FPS.
What? Sorry,
And
I'd
mine
like.
was 200, meaning this level
There's
was
so
what's
much
that?
going on right here.
What's that? You
Everything
can't hear me over the
said-
sensory overload? You know what? At this
Yes,
point,
that
any
is
kind of
exactly
commentary
it.
we had has gone out the window, so we might as well add to the sensory overload, right? Right?
I heard a cookie, and that's when my brain came back because I'm incredibly food motivated apparently.
Same. But my question was, if you can guess where the quote, all realities, all dimensions are open to me, although in this case you probably wish this one wasn't.
was 3 times harder than intended. Gambino's Best is a game made up of many mysteries, which the player has to
Oh,
solve
mysteries.
while
I
being
love a good
pursued by
mystery.
Freddy
Like, how did
Fazbear.
this game
I
get
like the part of the movie
greenlit
where they
onto
help a
Steam?
nice old man fit into his new suit. The only issue being that most puzzles are meant to trap you forever. That box
Do you think this video will be... Oh, no, this is definitely...
fucking Hearthstone dice.
So we make our way through the hordes of PS1
Yeah, this will
goblins.
definitely be used as
Eventually,
psychological torture.
Then, about 2 minutes later,
You
find
just
ourselves
Prince
fighting God.
Malchazard.
It's
I
just
did,
like my favorite
yes!
Japanese video games. And after
But it's
mapping
specifically
the
from
cross
Burning
with
Crusade World of
no
Warcraft.
future consequences, we journey to the center of the Archon
You face
Grid
not
to
Malchazar
finally reset
alone,
this
but the
rotted reality
Legion's eye
once
command.
and for all.
I just feel like I got dumber.
Ha!
Excuse me. No.
What is the...
What the
Oh,
fuck
no.
is this shit?
How do you go from all of this bullshit to this? Like, what a complete, like, flashbang. Like, what a
Oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
This is literally. What's that fucking YouTube series that all the Zoomers love? ENA, ENA, whatever it is.
This is giving me the same
And then
mind trip as, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm
And Don't
Scared.
Hug Me, I'm Scared. Yeah, that's also fair.
Hey guys, Maxor here, and welcome to hell. At this point,
This is
really
the bad
starting to
ending.
vibe, honestly. Yes, that is a common problem.
Man, you know,
What?
the Teletubbies really hits different after you've taken that one tip of acid. Lala, Dipsy, and Poe couldn't find a job after
killing
Teletubbies, so they had to find work wherever they could.
Our souls on this hellish plane. We acquire enough funds to purchase a normal house in a very welcoming neighborhood where we can relax and do all of the
The
activities
suburbs
that
of London,
normal
it looks
humans
like.
do.
The west
to
side of
watch my
London, innit,
favorite
bruv?
channel, open the fridge correctly, speak to the devil, and admire
Oh,
my
Jesus
50
Christ,
copies
what
of
is-
Gorbino's Quest, heading as far away from that place as possible, and immediately fighting 3 gods, because that went so well
Ah,
last
yes,
time, we
God.
noticed that
This is
all the
definitely an
water
Elden
has
Ring
been
game.
tinted a blood red. This is a reference to Neon Genesis Evangelion. Also, the game just lets me change the blood color to something very suggestive. How's about we go into town? and
What?
Strike up a
What's
normal-
suggestive
Makari
about
Mansion
that?
color.
What do you
It's
mean?
Makari Mansion
No,
color.
it's a perfectly
It's
normal
Makari
shade of
Mansion
color.
color.
That's just the color. It's like they've spilt their shampoo on the floor, obviously.
Conversation.
I follow the teachings of Fuckbro
I
99.
don't know what I was
Yes.
expecting.
The strongest side
You know what, never mind. This level is really fun. I like the part with the 9 transparent...
Can we bring
flash beams and
Cottontail back, please?
Whatever that is.
Like, I really want them to bring Cottontail back.
Great to see
Please.
you. Not every day you could meet someone so right.
Ah, Pyrocynical, f*** off!
Now we can
God damn it! I thought we killed you in the first chapter.
work on making you beautiful.
Do it again.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Pyrocynical, and I'm suffering from a midlife crisis.
I have everything that I
Hey,
could
so
ever want.
guys, we did it.
Money, power, literal immortality. So much
Now
has
the
changed, and
test
yet
for chat is to
I'm
figure out whether
still
that
just a
pipe
pawn.
clang was in the
Maybe
video or from
I'll always
chat.
be a pawn. No, I can't give up here. I've still got one target left. One person who was always there. Someone plotting from the shadows and yet so far away. And as long as I can find them,
Oh, it's
I've
suddenly
still
so
got a way to
anime.
change things. I still have hope.
I honestly keep forgetting we're even playing a character at this point.
Well, guess we'll never know.
Wow, that was about 15 seconds worth of actual content I could watch without having an aneurysm.
So after finding
Oh, that's
the
that
Dark
epilepsy. I
Orb
thought
to
it said
unlock the super
epilogue.
secret hardest difficulty. It's a metaphor for nihilism or some shit.
This entire game is a metaphor for friggin' mental
We arrive back at the
illness.
place where this mess first began. And to finally take out the source of this world's corruption, we're going to have to be a little bit creative.
This
because
is the
world's
most
corruption
Zoomer
has an
game I've
HP
seen
of
in
It's-
a
several
long
million.
time.
It is. It absolutely is,
also
but they're
here,
covering it as some like art
makes you
form.
short. So to defeat our final foe, we had
5'11", oh my God.
Catacombs, past the assortment
Hey, I will
of
have you know, I am
enemies, and
5
into
foot.
the chambers of
No,
the
I am 9
Golem,
foot 10 of
which upon
pure,
death fires off a
unadulterated
total of
power.
1,000 flechettes into the room. All to access a very special weapon, which scales its damage based on how much money
Is
you
that a
have
Car
in the
98?
stock market. And
No,
I-
that's
No,
a
it's
SKS.
SPP.
Yeah, it's an SKS.
You are
Or
nothing
SKS, yep,
without
that's it.
me. I created Cruelty Squad. I created you. I own you.
Are you sure about
Shit,
that?
that was one shot. This looks like a
Yo,
interesting
life!
like-
Please end it so we can get away from this video.
No, please don't make me do this again. God fucking damn it. This is not good for the YouTube bit.
Man.
Really?
So, Cruelty Squad Game of the Year 2025, right, guys? Could you imagine?
Like 2021, hon.
Could you imagine if this ended up getting Game of the Year at some point, though?
I really hope not.
Like,
Yep,
imagine how much
June
of a
15th.
protest it would be to, like, modern games if this got to the Game Awards.
Speaking of, actually, I don't want to cover that right now. That'll get heavy. That's for off recording.
Really didn't want to hire an animator for this one, I guess. Thank you. This shit is making my head hurt.
Oh, now it's making your head hurt.
Why is it giving me actual good advice? This is just a special fucking game, honestly.
No freaking kidding! Oh, now you're saying it's a special game. We forget that within the first 5
The
seconds.
final level of Cruelty Squad is a loop of endless drama, a horrifying labyrinth of
I mean,
nonsensical rooms.
it is a
so
game
big
in the
because
same
of how many
sense
times
that
I had to restart it.
a book
Trapped in
has
this new and
paper in it.
terrifying realm,
Yes,
we
this
are
has
stripped of our
mechanics. Yes, this
assets,
has the
our
ability
upgrades,
to
and
press
our
buttons
sense
to
of
get input
actual
for your
level
character to
design,
do things.
forcing us to use all
But
the
saying that
mechanics
this is a
I forgot
game
about 20 hours
is
ago.
basically like saying that
This
that
stage is
book
a
that
place
I
of
mentioned,
chaos, a
the
place
pages
of
are all
torment,
made with
where,
fecal
much
matter,
like the rest
and
of
the
game,
writing
we are
on
forced to
that
adapt to
fecal
the
matter is made with the blood of the
nonsensical,
virgins.
all so we can reach the cradle of life and finally put an end to this twisted whatever this shit is. I am not paid enough to analyze this. So despite being a little rough around the edges and possibly
Is this Half-Life 3?
Trauma Loop is the
This is
perfect
Half-Life 3, right?
representation of what makes Cruelty Squad
This is
a
100%
no.
Half-Life 3.
With multiple equally
I can't believe Gabe Newell finally made Half-Life 3. I'm so happy.
that I can assure
We
you
can't
is
be. We haven't seen the G-Man at all.
I have never
Listen, I have my coping mechanisms, you have yours, just because I'm willing to embrace mine.
I definitely recommend that you play it. So if you want to pick up Cruelty Squad and find
I mean,
the
I could
experience
do
what eco
my
death is like,
coping mechanism
then
right here,
don't
right now.
worry. I have already spoiled it for you. Seriously though, in a world of crazy graphics and even crazier development cycles, it's good to know that
Where
people are still
is
making
it?
games with just a little bit of personality. I'm Maxor, and this has been
There
your
you go.
guide to
There's my coping mechanism.
late-stage retinal damage. And as always,
Okay, you know what? This is the only part of this entire video that I can honestly actually critically talk about. And he raises a very valid point. Like, this game is a kind of sentiment to the gaming industry as a whole. Like, there are too many games that take themselves too seriously, and sometimes we forget games are just can be whatever you make them. Like,
oh god, yeah.
If there is a message to take away from this, is that games are only restrained by the creativity that you put behind them, and what Maxor was trying to articulate in a very acid-driven form is that Cruelty Squad, as wacky and wild as it is more of a sentiment of the mundaneness of how games have become very formulaic these days. Because if there is a message to be taken away from this, it's that there's not really a plot that you have to follow, and yet you still play it. It's still a game that you experience, and it's still a game that will give you I mean, maybe you need a bit more of an open mind, but it's a game that will give you more of an experience. It will still give you the experience, but it's going to be one that would not be typical of people who have been kind of accustomed to modern gaming shenanigans. Like, this is the kind of thing you play because you can play it, and why not?
Damage. And as always, set goals, invest, wake up early,
I mean,
CEO,
you know, unless you have epilepsy.
Subscribe to the fucking channel.
God damn it. What a video. What a video. I can only hope that the next Maxor video we get is slightly less aneurysm-inducing. Normally I'd have like a little bit of a post-video thing to say, but I don't think... Tia! What do you have to say about this?
Okay, this is gonna sound really fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Biggest takeaway is that the game, it's just kind of made me hungry.
You know what? Same.
I
want gummy worms.
Is that wrong?
Like the gummy worms that are in my brain!